Welcome back to Emergency Intercom.
Episode 20!
Woo! Make some noise!
Let's celebrate.
To celebrate, we got a studio!
We're on the run.
Yeah, we haven't been paying our bills, as most of you know. So we just ran. We ran away. And I'm not going back.
We found a nice little shack to do a podcast in. It's great because it's out of our house now, because we set up a tent right outside because we don't want to sleep in this environment because there's definitely asbestos in the air.
Yeah, and also there's literally shit on the wall next to Drew.
Yeah, there's human excrement everywhere. It's dangerous to be in here, but we do it for you. We
do what we do for you, and we deserve praise for it.
Yeah, so like
I also just realized I have to spit out my gum because I'm gonna be like. The fucked up part is being in here. I'm tempted to just throw shit around.
I know.
It's gum though. I spit it out the window like in LA.
Yeah.
All right. So it's also like there is something to be said about the fact that it is literally colder in here than it is in our house.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It feels actually nice in here, and we are in the middle of the fucking desert.
Which I will say, once that sun is on you, it's fucking disgusting.
It's really bad. But like I'm wearing a jacket inside and I feel like pretty good. As I said that I had a heat flash and my body like immediately started sweating and I'm panicking.
No, it feels way better, but also with the wind blowing in here, like I'm genuinely paranoid that in like 3 years we're going to find out we have like some lung disease and it's from like sitting in here.
And we'll sue Emergency Intercom if we get lung cancer from
We could sue our own company.
Yeah.
Can you do that?
I think you can, but like why?
I would do it for the gag of it, for the charades of it, like just to like be going back and forth in testimony, like against myself.
We wanted to bring a little bit of the fall vibe with us, so I hope you are enjoying that because that was a lot of work.
Yeah, we wanted to keep it in theme. Yeah. We were planning on wearing those sweaters every episode, but genuinely that thing is so warm. If we wore that, we would be miserable. Also, it is so deathly silent.
I know it probably
feels weird.
The podcast sounds better in here than it does in our house. Like legitimately.
Does it, Kai?
Yeah, it does sound better.
Dude, because there's no one around.
Yeah.
There's genuinely no one but us and our friends around.
Like when I tell you there's literally no one around, there's no one around. We are in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Cut to that shot of where we are right now.
But yeah, I don't know. Just how's life been? How have you been?
How have I been?
Yeah.
Babes, you know how I've been. I'm suffering in silence. Always.
You don't always suffer in silence. This is the first time I've seen you suffer in silence, and it is a breath of fresh air. It's pretty nice to like not hear it every day. It's pretty good.
I used to suffer in silence. When you first met me, I was suffering in silence. You would have never guessed I was suffering.
You were suffering in silence, but you did not do a good job at hiding your suffering.
No, I was very expressive that I was like depressed and sad, but no one knew. No one knew.
Just said it. I was very expressive.
No one knew the details of like anything. I used to be really good at hiding everything I went through. I was like, bitch, I don't fucking know you. I was, when people make jokes where it's like, you've known me for like 5 years, I'm your best friend, and I'm like, and they're like, I don't fucking know you. That's genuinely how I was with y'all. Like I was like, you don't, just because I've known you for 4 years doesn't mean you need to know my business. I'm stroking out from how silent it is. It's like scary. I can hear myself to like a new like level of self-realization when I'm here, and it makes me really uncomfortable.
No, yeah, you're definitely like really alone with your thoughts when you're alone. So I think that's why we all like migrate to the same room when we're in the house that we're staying in. Because totally. Like if you're alone, like you're alone, and it's really scary. Honestly, yeah, I don't know what it is.
It's kind of nice. Like I've found that I do like running away out of LA. Like being here, we came here in the summer.
We haven't told them where we're at. We're in Joshua Tree.
Oh yeah, we're in the middle of Joshua Tree. But like not like Palm Springs. Like I'm at a hotel with my friends. There's a million people here. We're like at Kai's. Can we say that we're at Kai's sister's Airbnb?
Yeah. And this is it. This is the Airbnb.
This is the Airbnb. It's really nice. She like shaped up the place. She like did. Like,
she tailored it out for us. It looks great.
She like built out this room specifically so we could have a studio space.
Yeah, it's really incredible.
But no, for real, we are staying in Kai's sister's Airbnb, and it's like very isolated. Like where it is, it's not like in the hustle and bustle of Joshua Tree. And it's nice. It's way nicer than last time, only because of how hot it was last time. Like.
I will say this is like so overstimulating for me because I am not able to focus on like talking in the podcast because I keep just looking and seeing something that I've never seen before because it's so foreign and it's beautiful out here. I love it. In the car ride over here, I was like, there's like this like creative like energy and you shut me down immediately.
I didn't shut you down. I literally.
You were like, I don't feel that. But
I didn't say up. I was like, I can't say the same, which is not me shutting it down. That would be the second time I say my opinion that like alters with yours, and there's like the tension of like because I don't agree with you. But that's okay. It's okay if we don't agree. I think that's why we get along, is because we have different ideas on a lot of things, and some things we have opposite ideas on. And for me, like, I don't know, places like Big Sur like make me feel like good and like really like I don't know, like I guess nothing really makes me, there's no place that necessarily makes me more creative. I would say like in a city I feel more creative because I like a lot of my specifically comedy creativity comes from literally being a pessimistic piece of shit and judging other people. So
I have this theory that the reason why I feel more creatively charged out here is because there's not as many people, so there's not as much processing power being used from the simulation. So like when the simulation isn't active, when you're in a city, I feel sucked dry because like there's a bunch of people awake, like they're all constantly awake. And yeah.
I literally love
the way you looked at me. I was like, I need to shut up now. Like that.
No, I was literally like drifting off because I was thinking about that, and I was like, I literally feel like, no, I guess I kind of feel that because I would say my most creative times.
Also, I was joking.
Oh, I thought you were being serious.
No, I was
like,
joking.
Word.
Jesus,
Word.
Yeah.
You're
I also have a theory that when you're on an airplane, there's like 300 people packed into this tight place and the simulation doesn't have enough processing power, so it just knocks you out. Because when I'm on an airplane, I fall asleep immediately. I don't even try to fall asleep, and I just like wake up halfway through and I'm like, wait, what the fuck? Why was I asleep during the takeoff? I feel like something flip switches or they pump gas into the plane or something. I don't know, because I sleep like a fucking baby.
They never have enough snacks or drinks, so they make sure they like put like melatonin, like a supplement into the free water they give you, and then they're just like, go to fucking sleep, bitch.
And that's why I don't drink airplane water, because they put fluoride in it.
I don't drink airplane water because I don't want to fucking drink out of that. Okay, airplane cups are the flimsiest cups in the world.
They updated them. I had the same theory because you would like touch it and it would crumble into a million pieces. I tested that out because I was like, wait, these feel different. And now they like fold. Like you can like fold them and crush them, but they're still that fucking like one-use plastic. But
yeah, they're like the like thinnest plastic ever. I feel like if I put a hot beverage in it, it would immediately melt it and spill all over my fucking legs. I always buy a bottle of water at the airport. I've never like taken the water they give me, but that's because on a plane you get so fucking dehydrated, and I'm already a very like dry person because of my like eczema. Yeah. Like being out here, my lips and my skin suffer. Like it is actually fucked up. I put on so much chapstick this morning, and immediately I feel like I have to put more on, but I refuse to touch my chapstick because if I touch my chapstick and touch my lips, I'll probably die from whatever.
I was surprised you let Kai use your chapsticks this morning. I was like, damn, she's like really letting loose. Like Kai put his finger in there.
I didn't even think about it. And I know Kai hadn't washed his hands. I know damn well he hadn't washed his hands for like hours.
But now you have to throw that whole bottle away.
It sometimes like it slips. Like if you catch me when I'm doing something else, like it doesn't even cross my mind. Yeah. You know what it is? When I'm in a house, I feel cleaner. So I'm like, no, go ahead. I feel like in the house, I'll let anybody use my chapsticks and stuff. But once we are outside in public, do not fucking ask to use my chapstick in public, because I have the ones you have to touch.
Yeah, I was about to clarify that. She has like the pots that you dig your fucking grubby little fingernails into.
Because I need a lot. I don't like that squirt shit because like the tubes. Also, they don't make the BlizzTex I like in tubes, which is annoying because I would prefer that for my public use chapstick.
Yeah.
I don't like to have to like wash my hands before applying chapstick. It's a whole thing. Like, I use Blistex. I don't believe in Carmex. I don't believe in like the chapstick brand. That shit is not. That's not real. That's not real moisture in there.
Carmex is literally like, it dries your lips out on purpose.
Yeah.
Carmex is like evil, and they dry your lips out on purpose, and then you get addicted to it, and you keep applying it and applying it and applying it. And yeah, like they do that to keep you buying it. And same with water. Water dehydrates you. And
no,
Dasani
dehydrates you.
Because I had a sip of Josiah's water, and it literally, I felt like that picture of SpongeBob when he was like, like, I need water. Like, my tongue like swelled up.
No,
like, it was fucked up.
On a plane.
If you like Dasani water over any other water, like, I actually need you to tune out of the podcast immediately and just stop watching, because you are a danger to society. You're a dangerous person, and you need to be locked away for a very long time.
And you're lying. You're getting your hydration from like sitting in a bath or something. Like, you're not getting your hydration from that fucking water. I've never once drank Dasani or chosen to drink Dasani and been like, oh, that was exactly what I needed. Like, you down a whole bottle and like,
so refreshing.
Like, you down a bottle and your piss is like golden yellow from being dehydrated.
And also they literally filter it with bat shit. Like, what? I know they filter it with bat shit.
Bat shit?
Yeah.
Wait, why did we get into a conversation last night about you don't like bats, or was that Elsie who said she didn't like bats?
I like bats, but I don't like
being close
like
to them?
wild bats, because them bitches swoop down and fucking bite you and give you rabies. I know that's like,
I don't believe in that.
I know it's not true,
okay,
but it is partially true.
Same motherfucker who said he doesn't believe bears are fucking are dangerous.
Yeah, because
you just don't like flying animals.
No, I hate. They're too erratic. They're dangerous. They're scary as fuck. They're in the same class as birds. Like, but the reason why I'm so traumatized by bats is because when I go camping in Utah, like, we're up in the fucking mountains where the bats like reside, and they're just spooky up there, or like we're even in the desert, they'd like follow me. The bats fucking follow me wherever I go. The killer is in the walls.
You think you're being gang stalked by bats?
The killer, no, literally, tell me why. When we walked in here, like, the house like shook a little bit, and I was like looking under the floor, and in the attic I was like, there's someone in here. It's
shaking because it's not supposed to have any humans in it, and we're literally like, it's gonna fucking fold over us.
That would be hilarious. Like, viral clip.
I would be so mad. Like, this is so fucked up. I am vain. Like, I know this. I am very vain. I'm stuck in my vanity. I want to be pretty. Like, that's like one of my main goals in life, is to look good no matter what I'm doing.
Being pretty is a curse, because you're hated by the ugly people and you're hated by men. You get slut shamed.
Yes, my feminist king.
I'm down for the pretty girls. You're more than just a pretty girl to me.
What am I?
You're a funny girl.
You're a funny looking girl.
You have a good personality.
But I'm very vain, because if this house fell on me, the first thing that comes to mind isn't my health. I'm like, I know my face would get fucked up. Like, I know, like, I would get, like, my nose would, like, break from something, or, like...
You do have a big phobia of your nose breaking.
Yeah, it's like, you know what it is? When I was really young, I watched Dante's nose break, and it looked like the worst thing I've ever seen happen.
I think we just need to break your nose someday. Like,
bitch, I'll smack the fuck out of you.
No, that's, like, your biggest thing is, like... I that was like the hypothetical in the beginning that like tested our friendship. Was I was like, what if I just like broke your nose on accident? Like, what would you do? And you'd be like, I'd drop you immediately. Like, I'd freak the fuck out. Like, I'd never speak to you again.
I don't even feel like I like have the prettiest like nose or side profile. Like, I think from like, but this
you have like the cutest nose I've literally ever seen in my life.
Thank you. But you know what it is? It's like, it's because of the internet. It's very easy to look at other people's noses and just other people's face. It's like post-internet experience of like seeing everybody and like seeing this like hierarchy of beauty and being like, oh, like I fit into some categories of this, but like little tiny things.
For me, I don't relate to that. I don't relate to that just because like I am the beauty standard. Like,
no, and I know that's hard, but that's the thing is like it's hard on my side, and it's way harder on you.
That's what I was saying. Like, being pretty is hard because all the ugly people hate you.
Yeah, and like why'd you look at the camera? Are you saying like people who watch this are pretty?
No, if you watch Emergency Intercom, like, you're a beautiful person.
No, literally,
you're a deranged individual, but you're a beautiful
yeah, you
person.
are a threat to society, but from the outside no one would know.
I just keep looking at the walls and there's literally human shit on the walls. We're just in human shit.
Yeah, I know. That's why when I walked in here,
we'll get clips for y'all.
Yeah, that's why when I walked in here I was like, I am going to suffer in like the next 9 years when I find out that like I inhaled human feces and like it like internalized in my stomach and grew a new bacteria and I'm gonna like die from it.
COVID-3. E. coli 3. When are they going to drop E. coli 2?
There's not even... Oh, I guess that would be... I was like, why are you saying COVID 3? But it's because we have Delta Slay. I forgot what I was fucking saying, bitch. Oh, yeah. I just have a fear of breaking my nose because, like, I do like my nose.
Yeah.
And I don't think, like, I would like it if it was broken. Because I would be like, I look different. I think that's the main thing is I feel like not to say people...
I think scars are sexy.
No, but I'm thinking of like, if I feel like changing your nose, like your nose is a centerfold of your face. And I feel like when you change that, it changes the whole like look of your face.
Yeah.
And I think that's what it is like, I do like my face. And I feel like if I broke my nose and like had to get it fixed, it would look different. And I would really notice that. And it would freak me out because I'd be like, oh my God, like I have a different face.
That has to be like the worst feeling in the world is like getting botched plastic surgery. Like you go in, you'll be like, I'm gonna come out looking sexy, and then you come out and like you're literally a fucking monster, and then you get more plastic surgery to fix it.
You're a monster.
I didn't mean that, but like literally that's got to be terrifying because like you can't go back. Like I wish I had my old nose.
I feel this is gonna sound,
but that's not a worry for me. Like I got to keep reiterating, that's not a worry for me.
I also want to like reiterate, I don't want it to seem like I think like a certain kind of nose is pretty. I think my main thing is like your nose changes your face so much. And I personally, this is a very corny take, but I think the nose jobs are overrated. I think the idea of getting your nose job, like
is that where you is that like a hand job with your nose?
Yeah.
How does that work?
So Doja Cat has explained it before. You basically, I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, it's gonna sound corny, but I think everyone like usually looks like your face looks like that because like that's how you look, and that's like what's pretty about you. Yeah. Which is so. I feel like it's so corny to be like your nose is beautiful. Like don't. But I hate like how online has made everyone feel like they have to change something about their face.
They literally all look the fucking same. They all look the fucking same. It's terrifying when you like.
Yeah, which again, also like let's. I don't want to enter the discourse of people being like, don't do it. Like, do what makes you happy, but don't feel the pressure from online because it's like I have fallen. I when I moved to LA, I was like, I'm gonna get lip fillers. Yeah. I was like, that's fully a thing. People are like, I don't think like it's like everyone who moves to LA is like, I'm gonna do this and that, but it is very tempting. It's like a world of people who like
post it on my story.
Yeah, like it's like very tempting. Not to again. This is
you don't have to. Like, you don't have to keep clarifying yourself.
I know.
I think people know where you stand. Yeah. Like you're beautiful. If you want to alter your body, go fucking ahead. Like who am I to fucking judge?
But literally, like, don't be 16 and feel the pressure too, because you're literally 16. You haven't even grown into yourself.
Yeah. But the nose is the window to the soul.
Did you make that up or did you see that somewhere?
I made that up.
And that's definitely something someone said.
No, the eyes are the window to the soul, is what people say. The nose
is the window to the soul. I think
your
personality is the window to your soul, because how are your...
I think your body...
I think, when I explored your body, I opened a door to your hole.
Yeah. To my hole.
Fuck you.
I don't know. Just, I didn't really get to go into like why I'm afraid of bats. Should I just dive into that or no?
Ahead. Bitch, you saw that episode of The Office where Meredith gets bit by a bat, and you were like,
I don't remember that episode at all. Actually, the reason why I'm scared of bats is because when I was like 12 years old, maybe on YouTube, I just like went down like I was a fucking freakazoid when I was like 12. Like I was
bitch,
like,
you are now. Don't like put an age to it. You still are.
Yeah, I was about to say like I used to look up like medical stories. Like my favorite show on TV was like the ER show on the Discovery Channel. Like I tuned into that once a week, every time it was on.
Oh wait, you said that is it when like people were like attacked by animals and then it would like show the 3D render of their body?
It was like animal attacks or like people who ate like 36 crayons or like drank a jar of chalk water.
I know
like
what you're talking about.
like just like presenting to the ER with like unknown symptoms, and like the doctors figured out. Well, one of those episodes I found on YouTube and I watched it literally 800 times. Sorry, I have to point this out, but that literally looks like an owl. Like the silhouette of that looks like an owl. But one of the episodes was this kid who got bit by a bat with rabies, and you watched him like go from just like being a normal kid, and then the very next day literally being hydrophobic, like being homophobic. Sorry. No, being hydrophobic.
Wait, what's wrong with that?
Being hydrophobic?
No, homophobic. What's wrong with that? Like, why would that be like?
Do you know what that means?
Yeah, it's when you're into gay people and stuff.
It means the
I'm
opposite.
homophobic.
It means the opposite of that.
Imagine I straight up didn't know
Clip that. No, but genuinely, you would watch this kid like, and then he like got like rigor mortis and like got all stiff and like he was like thrashing around and he just became like literally a zombie. And I thought rabies, I mean like technically rabies is like a zombie virus because you become like actually afraid of fucking water. See, I just like am going off on this.
Freaking out right now.
Yeah, literally, I'm like reigniting this fear of bats. But like bats are cute. Like I've seen pictures of bats like eating bananas and shit, and those are the cutest fucking things I've ever seen in my entire fucking life. But like when they're wild and you don't know if they have rabies or not and they swoop down.
I feel like rabies is like quicksand. Like you were told like every animal had rabies as a kid and like you're not running
don't
into
touch
rabies.
that fucking armadillo. It has rabies.
Yeah, and like you're not running into it like that. So I think there's
I have been in a lot of quicksand. So that like nips that in the bud. So I'm just saying like rabies is around and out there and don't be not afraid of it.
You're fear-mongering with rabies right now. Well, when I was...
Kai's not laughing a lot. I feel like he's not into us.
No, he's not into us. Well, there's been the tension since yesterday. Like,
yeah.
He's just like
there was 2 cars on the way to Joshua Tree, and I could just feel this tension. Like
they didn't fuck with us.
It wasn't like there was nothing said. I could just feel them talking shit about me. So I gave them a call and I was like, there's tension between us. And Kai literally cussed me out, called me a bunch of mean things that I don't even feel comfortable repeating, and then hung up the phone.
No, and even worse is like they didn't say bye to us when we all left.
I know.
Joshua Tree. They didn't say bye, be safe, love you, see you there, I hope.
Drive
like, I'm
safe.
praying for you.
There's just like this weird, awkward tension that I can't really put a finger
and then in
on.
Vaughn's, he disappeared.
Yeah.
Don't
get me started.
The great disappearing act of Kai.
Don't get me started.
Looking for the bathroom. Like,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
you guys are only hearing one side of the story.
Kai put
We can't hear you. You won't be heard here.
Kai put a bunch of
heard.
food. Kai put a bunch of food into the cart, and I got like a pack of Red Bulls, some Pepsi.
Your usual nothingness.
Yeah, what else did I get?
I literally don't
I
know.
got a bag of Cheetos. So I got, and that was gonna hold me over for the next 3 days.
We tore those Cheetos out
We ate them
also, yeah.
That was gonna hold me over for the next 3 days. I was gonna eat that and that only, and then I was gonna get in the car and drive to McDonald's at night and eat dinner at McDonald's. But Kai got a bunch of food, some White Claws for the squad to share, whatever. And Enya was like, "Oh, I'm gonna pay for this half. Take the cart, pay for this." And I was like, I didn't get any of this.
But also, I didn't mean...
Yeah. And it didn't mean for me to pay for it. She was like, take the cart. And Kai magically somehow disappeared right when it was time to pay. And I ended up paying for all of that bullshit. Mind you, I have been eating it. I have been eating it, and Kai did pay me back for it. And I just want to set the record straight that Kai is a good person. And
no, but he's evil because he did disappear.
He disappeared. And
This is unfair because I don't get it.
You're not being heard here. I can't, like, this is not a space.
I brought it back. I brought it back. I brought it back, and Kai is a good person, and he paid me back. And we split it. We split it down
and then
the way.
y'all split each other.
Open last night because we did share a bed. It was nice. It was warm, and that's all that needs to be said.
That's all that needs to be said to the public. Oh, wait. So my bat story, when I was literally like 6 or 7 and I was in Honduras once. So in Honduras, there's not like, I don't know if they like redid the fucking pipes or whatever, but there's not.
I'm working on your pipes.
Throwback. Do not put that back on the floor and then put it next to your face.
I gotta stand up.
Why? Are you like losing circulation?
No, I just feel like if I'm like back here, it adds like a little something.
Then I'm gonna stand up because I want my outfit to be shown. Kai's so annoyed. He's like, "Can y'all like stay on topic?" I saw a TikTok. Someone tagged me in a TikTok where it was like, "I can't stand like podcasters who are just like useless banter, can't stay on topic." Bitch, fuck you. Pay for my Adderall.
Yeah.
Not fuck you to the person who made that, but like to the person who tagged me in it, even though it was a follow of ours. I just want to fight all of y'all. Like,
I know it'd be fun to just like wrestle and tussle. Ooh, we should do.
The YouTubers did the fighting each other.
Yes, I was about to say we should fight our fans. We should fight our followers and the viewers. If you want to get in the ring with me,
strong as fuck,
I know I'm scared. I'm scared of them.
No, because one of them, like, there's enough of y'all that a handful of you could beat the fuck
y'all
out
are
of
fighters,
me, and I'd be so embarrassed.
You have to be a fighter to be listening to like us. Like,
yeah, you're full of rage. You're not a happy person. Like, you are not a happy person.
You break that. You bust that shit open when it like.
You what?
You bust it open. No, you like you're like me. I feel like when like you're super fucking angry, you just can't control it. Like it comes out. Like if I've never really been in a fighting situation, but like if I am, like I genuinely don't know if I could stop myself from killing that person.
Oh my god.
With my bare hands. I'm like with my bare hands.
You're like, no, because if I got to a fucking fighting situation, like. Okay, so my bat story, when I was in Honduras, we didn't have, like, my grandma doesn't have like hot water. Like, we don't have a heater. Like, come on, put the other leg down there. You would sink.
Okay. That's enough of that. Keep going with the bad story. There's holes in the ground. I was gonna be halfway on the ground and.
Anyway, no, we have to sit down because we're like having too much fun standing and like exploring.
Playing with the shit-stained walls.
Let me get closer to you, babe.
What are we gonna do when we get close?
So,
Look
when
me
I was
in my eyes.
Bitch. Someone redrew that picture of us sharing a fry and it's very sexual.
I mean, it was someone commented, not y'all straight baiting. And
I am straight as fuck.
yeah, same.
I only like guys. Girls are nasty and they stink. And I hate boobs.
Boobs are disgusting.
They're so nasty. Like,
I hate bulges.
you shouldn't have that. Why are you having your cleavage out in my face? It's making me so mad.
Why are you sexualizing cleavage?
I think
we need to talk about that.
I'm not saying I'm very fucking straight, and when I see cleavage, I'm just like, ew. Like, have some respect. Put those things away and not in my face.
I agree.
And get them away from me.
I agree with that. Oh wait.
Anyways,
I don't agree with that.
But
have them boobies out, girl. Free the nipple. I've said it before and I'll say it again. The nipple's gonna be free in our lifetime.
Anyways, so back to my bat situation.
Free the penis.
No.
Free,
I don't
free
want
the
that.
wiener.
Yeah.
Imagine us just all walking around naked. I think the world would be a better place. There's nothing inherently sexual about a naked body.
Yeah, I'm not kidding. I actually do agree with that because I am someone who I genuinely can't find someone attractive.
Dude, for some reason, I literally am so afraid of being naked in front of people. I said, I'm so afraid of being naked in front of people. I literally just started I got so lost in my thoughts and I was like therapizing myself. I was like, why am I so afraid of being naked in front of other people?
I am so obscenely
it's because I hate my body.
Unafraid of being naked. I have very bad body dysmorphia, but I do not give a fuck to be naked in front of people. Like, I will change in front of people.
I think that's something we have to do one day is just get naked in front of each other. And
I really don't
show
want
each other our bodies.
I feel like you've seen most of my body.
I have seen most of your body.
Yeah, I don't care. Like, I'm like, that's
have you
okay.
seen most of my body?
For the most, yeah, actually, yeah. I think we've seen all of each other's body except our literal private area, our
genitals,
our little
our
private
genitals.
But back to my fucking bat story. When I was 8 in Honduras,
Genitals.
there was no.
There was a girl that went to my
water.
school and her name was Genitals.
Wait, actually. No, us me being fuck that person who said we can't stay on topic, and we've bounced around.
We also have a
bunch of topics to go to.
Yeah.
Okay,
you're getting a 2-hour episode today. So I can feel my throat closing. Sorry, I'll shut the fuck up.
You didn't hear me coughing a few minutes ago. I don't know where that came from. I swallowed something and started it's not good. Also, my legs are so sweaty.
What'd you
because
swallow?
I wore these. Why the fuck are you looking down? I have a skirt on, and I literally was like, my legs are sweating, and I was moving my legs around, and Kai was looking.
You move. Never mind.
You're blaming it on me.
Kai, are you embarrassed?
He's so embarrassed.
I'm not embarrassed.
What were you even looking down there for? What were you looking for?
You said your legs, so I like.
It's human nature. See, that's what I've been doing a lot recently. Is like being evil. Is like playing both sides in like people's little like arguments. Like I'll just play both sides.
Yeah, you'll hop around.
Be like, yeah, Enya, like, why are you opening your legs? Actually, you know what? You did say legs, so he was looking down at your legs, and you just
You're a fucking cunt.
open
That's
them.
what you are. You're showing your true fucking colors to the public, and you don't want to be doing that because they're gonna turn against you.
I just got called a cunt.
No, okay, you know what it is? I've been saying
I
the word.
hate saying that
I
word.
say cunt so like wildly the other day.
That's like that's a naughty word for boys to say.
I playfully said it to like Orion, and it felt very wrong. And I like immediately was like, I didn't say anything out loud because I don't think she took it any kind of way. But deep down, I was like, that felt wrong. Even though I say it all the time, I love saying cunt.
The C word and the P word, I feel like, are off limits for me.
Pussy. Pussy is just funny. Saying pussy is always funny.
Pussy.
Oh, chill the fuck out. Like you're scaring Kai. Like, okay, back to my fucking bat story. There's no running water
Cock
in Honduras.
and pussy.
There's no hot running water in Honduras. So every time I had to take a fucking bath or a shower, you know, you do the old like bucket cup shit. You like, they fill a pot up, they heat up the water, they put it in a bucket with other cold water, so it's like warm, and you just like
bathe yourself with
you bathe yourself with that, like whatever, not a big deal. So I was in the bathroom one day, like just like naked, standing there waiting for my like abuela to finish boiling the water for me, and I was standing in the bath and just hanging
hot
out.
water challenge, y'all.
I was standing in the bath waiting, and then I hear like a sound, and I look up, and there's literally just me naked and a bat in the bathroom,
Nope,
like hitting,
that's
like
my worst
flying
fear.
around, and I start screaming, and then my grandma fucking fly. That was the loudest fly ever. Anyway, my grandma came in with a fucking broom and smacked the shit out of it, and it flew out of the house.
Damn.
And that's the only time I've been that close to a bat. And then other times I just see them flying and I'm like, damn, that is so pretty. I love bats. I love bats and stars. Those are my two like graphic design things. And I'm like, what? Like
those boots, those rain boots are like the best thing to ever happen to you.
My fucking
Are those
dream.
undercover?
My cream.
Your cream dream?
Yeah, that is a cream dream. There's wet dreams and then there's cream dreams.
Cream dreams and a wet dream.
We can't be the first one to say that.
No, coin that. Emergency intercom cream dream. Wet dream, cream team cream. Are you on the cream team? Are you squirt squad? Cream team or squirt squad?
Did you make a squirt squad? Damn, girl, you got it.
I'm just on it today.
You got it, girl. You got it, girl.
All right, should we talk about what I wanted to talk about?
Yeah, I couldn't think of anything because I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? But I'll let you go.
Well, I'm going to do this one. This one's going to catch you off guard. Okay, so the more life I live, the more I realize how much food tastes like cum. There's a lot of food out there that tastes like cum.
Wait, okay, no. Because
I'm
I
straight.
thought, as a straight man, how do you know what cum tastes like?
Avocados. Avocados taste like cum.
Okay, yeah.
Raw cookie dough.
No,
tastes like cum.
No, it fucking doesn't. Like, it doesn't to me. That shit tastes good. Come on, guys.
Persimmons taste like cum.
I've never had a persimmon.
I had one for the first time 2 weeks ago, and I ate it, and I literally like gagged. It was actually like eating semen. Mushrooms.
I love mushrooms.
Mushrooms are phallus shaped. They look like wieners, and they taste like wieners.
Mushrooms are some of the best vegetables. So
this one's a reach. Coconut milk. There's
coconut
sometimes
milk is so sweet though.
I not coconut milk. Sorry, coconut water. There's sometimes.
Oh, coconut water. I fully agree with you.
Yeah, coconut water. Like cummy as fuck.
Yeah, and it's like, damn girl, what the fuck have you been eating?
Yeah,
like cum.
Some breads. There's like bread out there that
you
like
think everything tastes. I think you like really like want to taste gum. So when you're eating it, you're really like you're going into your psyche and you're like, yes. I'll agree with you. Tomatoes.
That's the fucking main one. Tomatoes.
Yeah, tomatoes are very common.
Yes, tomatoes.
But like tomatoes with some salt and pepper and eggs and avocado, like that's cumtastic.
You see, the first time I've eaten a tomato and was like, whoa, like this tastes really fucking good was that sandwich, from Go Get 'Em.
The halloumi?
Yeah, halloumi and heirloom tomato sandwich. That shit fucking ate my ass out and turned me out. And then paper towels taste like cum.
The brown ones?
Yeah.
Dude, I love the brown towels.
I literally have it
the other
down.
day, like I had like a very childlike thing. Like I used to eat. I was the kid who was eating brown paper towels in school.
We ate paper.
And like I forgot where I was, but I wiped my hands. And after I eat, like if you've been watching this podcast, you know that one of my things is after I eat, I have to wash my hands. Like it freaks me out. I don't want like the food on my hand and then I touch it and I'll spread it. Like it's too much. It's like everyone should do that. Everyone should wash their hands after they eat. It's like gross. But I have to wash my hands after I eat and I have to wipe my mouth. Like if I have to, like,
after I eat every time.
I have to wipe my mouth too. So the other day I forgot where I was, but they had brown paper towels and I washed my hands and then wiped my mouth with the paper towel and like I like smelled it and like the like taste went on my lips and I was like and I didn't take a bite, but I was very tempted to. But I was like, I am a grown ass, like borderline 23-year-old, and I shouldn't be in this public bathroom about to eat brown paper towels. But they taste so good.
We need to talk about the paper eater to emergency intercom watcher.
I know.
Pipeline.
Okay, yeah, I know the bitches watching this ate paper at school.
You know,
it fucking tastes good.
The best paper to eat were the Tootsie Pops sticks. Peel it off.
Oh, yeah. Those
I'd mac the shit.
Just like popsicle sticks in general. Like,
yeah, I'd mac on those.
It's the density of the paper that makes it so good. And you could like peel it.
Then you'd get freaky with it. Like this is a left field, but you'd like tissue paper with like dyes and bleach in it. It had like this bleach tastes like cum.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. But yeah, paper towels. I
drink bleach. But
I would eat some paper towel right now. Like eating brown paper towel in here sounds like a fucking vibe.
All right, on the Patreon, you can watch me and Enya do a paper eating mukbang.
A paper
ASMR paper. That's actually kind of a good idea.
Ranking the best paper towels to eat.
That is the most viral video you can make.
The one way I am killing this earth is with my consumption of paper towels. I use paper towels for everything. I run through that shit so quick.
Josh buying 800 on accident.
Which was the best thing to ever happen.
Yeah.
Because I use them like 80 times a day and someone's going to be like, just use reusable towels. But that freaks me out because you're just spreading germs and like.
Is your baby going to have reusable diapers, do you think?
Fuck no. Sorry.
I think mine might. Maybe.
Oh, actually, you know what? I'm not kidding. I thought about it because at first I was like, ew. It just sounds inconvenient. I think I will be a mix of both. Like for when I take my baby out in public, it won't be using a reusable one just because like I don't want to have to carry like a fucking loaded shit bag when I
loaded
go home.
Diaper.
I don't want to do that. Like for outdoor use, it just makes more sense to do like the one use ones. But I'm literally wearing period panties right now. Like period panties were the best thing that ever happened. Like reusable.
I could smell that.
I'm actually like on my last day. I almost remember last night.
Like you have like this pheromone that you release when you
remember last night in the tub when I was like, I actually just started my period today and it's a really heavy flow.
Oh, dude. I was curious why I think it was Josiah. I was like, I wonder why I was wondering why the water was red. So
and Kai was saying the water tasted good. So it was actually my my period.
What was I saying?
We were talking about babies and reusable diapers. But yeah, reusable diapers, I would use them.
For the first time in my life, I saw a baby getting changed. And I was like, wait, why am I not fucking disgusted by this right now? And that's how I know that I'm getting older is that like, I literally have baby fever right now. It's like fucked up. Like I want a baby so bad. Like so bad.
That's crazy.
I want one so bad. Like not like obviously not right now. Like I want to like. But you do
like you can see yourself in the future with a baby.
Like I almost can see I can't see a future without one.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You're teetering.
I'm teetering. I've had a good experience in a relationship where I'm like, you know what, maybe like a baby here wouldn't be the worst thing ever. Not saying that I'm in any position to have a fucking baby. Yeah, fucking right. But I think
I'm also like, do I really want to give like a baby this brain chemistry? Like,
yeah, that sounds evil. And I know I like would be like an overbearing parent who my kid would like resent me for how much like I was like paranoid about like keeping them safe, when really what I was doing was like isolating them like out of my own fear of like fucking up as a parent, and I would like really fuck them up. But that's besides the point.
I'd let my kid raise themselves. If they want to be 8 years old and try heroin, go ahead. I don't care.
But I changed diapers a lot as a kid from having like really little siblings. So like changing a diaper has never seemed like a big deal to me. Like,
yeah,
I was literally 15, like making a vine like and then putting my phone down and going and like changing it. No, you're about to say something about eating. Yeah. Eating poop. End. You don't eat poop. Like you don't. Like I know you and you don't.
You don't know me.
Kai is very shocked by that. Does Drew not seem like... Is this annoying? Or like, can you hear this?
Wait, so am I allowed to talk or...
No, I asked you a yes or no question, which you could have used your head to like nod to.
This is a good segue into the next topic that I wanted to talk about. And that's weird human shit that everyone does that no one really talks about it. And that's very cute. And I feel like babies are that. Like why are we fucking born like dumb as shit? I don't know. I think it's cute.
I will know. Babies freak me the fuck out because like it's literally just like a big person, like tiny. And when I see baby clothes, it is the funniest shit ever.
It's so
like
cute.
We saw baby socks the other day, and I was literally cracking up because why the fuck are like they're so...
The baby pilot hat that we saw, that's what gave me baby fever. I was like, oh my God, I want to put this on my baby now.
You could find a baby to put that on. You have siblings with babies. Just go like, you know what it is? It's fun when other people have babies that you can like, you could be like, oh my God, this thing is so cute. And then like it starts crying and you can like walk away from it because it's literally not
get out of my
business.
fucking face. But Bayla, it has the cutest cry I've ever fucking heard in my life. Like I looked at that, like she was crying her little heart out and it was really cute. And I laughed. I was laughing at her because it was so cute. I was like, and that's another thing that's like giving me baby fever is like hanging around my nieces and nephews so much. I'm like, wait, babies are kind of cute. Like, and watching them get older is really cute as well. The house is about to fall over.
Yeah, I know. Every time the wind blows, they like creaks. No, babies are really fucking it. I will say I like had the like experience of my siblings are like half my age. So when I was like,
oh, you were like
15, like my youngest sibling was literally like 4 years old. That's not half my age. That's way younger. Like I'm 22 and Leo just turned 11. So yeah, no, Leo's half my age. So when I was like 15, how old was he? No, but he was tiny when I was like 4. No, I'm thinking of being 13. Anyway, I'm fucking it up. My sibling, like one of my youngest siblings, when I first like started handling them and was cognitive enough to handle them, I remember them just being 4 and like not knowing how to speak yet. Like that's how young I like remember seeing my siblings.
Yeah.
And like being cognitive with them. So I was like, this is so weird. Like you literally can't speak. And being around kids when they learn to speak, that is the peak.
It's so funny
experience of being around a human. And that is one of the like most interesting things to me about having a kid is they just like learn that they can like lie and like say bad things.
That's one of the things I have on this list of like cute human shit that everyone does is lying. Like, why do we lie? It's like
because as a society we're built to like be reinforced by shame. And then we lie to avoid shame, but that shame like festers into guilt and then anger, and then we continue.
That's another thing I have written down is we all just get mad at each other every once in a while.
I get so fucking mad.
It's funny though.
These really irritable moods where like I think I was mad the other day and you were cracking up at it.
You were mad yesterday.
I literally had to shit. Like I had to shit so fucking bad and I was so pissed in the car. And just I thought it was funny to like talk to me. And I was literally like, this is such gross like TMI, but it's not that gross anyways. I started my period. It was really heavy and we just had breakfast and it did not sit right in my stomach. So I like my fucking both of my holes were about to gush over. And I was literally in the most like uncomfortable human state ever. And Josie thought it was funny to like joke about it, and I was so mad.
And I was laughing my ass off at Enya, and she was like, guys, I'm being serious right now. Like, I need the bathroom first when we get home. And I was like, no, like, I called it. Like,
I was like, you think that's fucking funny, but it's not. Like, it's literally not a funny thing to say to me.
But yeah, but like, people just getting mad at each other, like, that's just like weird human shit that we all do. Like, I think that's like kind of endearing. It's just like really humanizing.
Being really angry is so embarrassing. Like, after I'm really angry, I'm like, no, not with y'all anymore. But like yesterday, I was embarrassed of how angry I got, how quick. it all festers up, and then everything is too much, and I'm like, everyone leave me alone, and like you need to disappear right now. Like
that, I literally take that cue and I literally just disappear. I like walk out of the room.
You're really good at like reading that cue, but most people aren't. But that's why you're my. That's why
we're besties.
You're my forever bae.
When I get angry, the masculine urge to just like leave and not talk about it ever, and just like put it really deep down and just like never ever speak about it ever. And that's like me. I had the masculine no, I can't say that.
I'm so curious. I think you already said it.
I said it
earlier. But yeah, I get really irritable. Like, I think yesterday what it was is like I like drove
I'll just say
3 hours.
I had the masculine urge to cuddle Kai last night, but it wasn't.
That is a masculine urge. But there's also a different word for that. Urge.
Straight? Yeah, I'm straight.
I don't.
I think another cute thing.
The masculine urge to accept your sexuality. That's what that is.
Straight passing. Oh, straight. We all just get sick and like pass it around to each other. That's cute. It's gross. I don't know if you knew,
but last year that wasn't cute.
That is a little tone deaf. But I'm allowed to talk about it.
Yeah. Your life has been
It's been a movie.
Yeah.
Loki, it has been a movie. Like I'm on plane, jet setting, going.
No, but you're not jet setting to any. You're like on
being a pallbearer.
You're on planes to go carry a casket. That's not like
coming home, getting in the car to Joshua Tree. Like my life
work
is a movie.
My life is also a movie because I don't really do much. I hang out with my friends. And then when night comes, I get so overbearingly sad that I have to stay on my phone.
If you ever get sad, just come into my room and we'll like hold each other and be sad together.
No, that would make me not happy.
It's not weird for me to want someone to literally just lay on top of me, right?
No.
Like I literally just.
I was like
not like zero sexual energy at all. I just want to be like compressed.
No, I don't think that's sexual at all. I feel like we like do a good job of giving each other physical affection, and it's literally like not sexually charged at all. It's so platonic.
Yeah.
I think from the outside it could be seen as like, girl, what the fuck are y'all doing? But literally it's on some like it's just platonic.
It's cute human shit.
Yeah, it's just like I feel like everyone needs physical affection. If we normalize giving physical affection to your friends in like a non-sexual context, a lot of people would be happier, because I think humans do need that kind of physical, like not everyone, literally. Some people don't like that, but I think a lot of people do like crave that, and then they go out and seek it in romantic settings when they're not ready or wanting romantic settings, and then like it just spirals into a bunch of other stuff. But like that's like,
if we all just held each other more, like if we just literally held each other, life would be way better.
If more people listen to this podcast and listen to how we are solving the world's problems every single episode, we are saying things that if people just listen to us,
send the men to war and hold each other.
Send men to war and let women have fun and hold each other and play with babies and go get coffee.
You know, this is something that I've been like, the idea has been in my brain. I've been tinkering with it a lot. I think women should be in power.
You know,
I think women should be presidents.
The feminist world right now.
I think they should all be presidents.
No, I think actually
genuinely though, like me and my mom had this conversation. Actually,
yes, but also I think what should happen is men. But
what if they get their periods? Actually, never mind.
The men should leave us the fuck alone and not expect anything from us, because I think men expect too much of women and they need to disappear and leave women alone, and then we can be governmenting each other.
Segregate the sexes.
Yeah, that's what I think. I think the sexes should be separate, and I think men should leave us alone, and men should only have contact with women. That would be really bad for me as a straight man. Yeah, it would be awful. It would be awful for me too.
Yeah.
Because I love men.
Mosquitoes
I literally do love men though. But like when I get to know them and like I have like a good relationship with them, and otherwise, dude, it is actually like it is belligerent how angry random men make me. I find them so fucking disgusting, and I don't think they need to be existing unless I have a personal connection with them. Like, if I don't have a personal connection or interest in you, as a man, you shouldn't exist. Like, the other day, I was standing outside of the car with, like, 2 of my girlfriends, and a man just looked at us and smiled. And the way it, like, the anger rose from my feet and shot through my head, I felt like a cartoon. Like, there was heat coming through my head, and I just was like, ew, don't fucking look at us. Like, I'm like getting angry thinking about it. It is so fucking gross. Like, why the fuck are you looking at me and smiling?
I feel the same way about women.
Presence, because I'm not in your fucking presence. You're intruding my life right now.
I feel the same way about women.
Bitch, you wish a woman would look at you.
Look at you and look at me. Rennie's got it. Benny's got it. The horse over there, he's got it. The aardvark's got it. But you don't get it, and you won't ever got it.
Got it.
Got it. Get it.
Shut the hell up, Kai.
I'm gonna finish this list and then let's do it.
Was that too like toxic of like, or like too like I literally just made myself angry thinking about that.
I think it's awesome we just show all emotions. Next episode, I'll be crying.
I'm like, I would never cry for the internet. I cry so much on the internet. Everyone knows I'm a baby.
Everyone's been bit by a mosquito and no one's really thought about it, but like, they suck our blood. They take our life force from us. If only
they would suck something else.
Oh fuck. No, it fell in the hole. No.
You're so annoying because I believed you because I couldn't see it.
Ew. Fucking nasty. That's something that's really cute to me is mosquitoes sucking our blood.
I don't think that's cute. I think that's awful because I grew up in Florida and I know how... Dude, in Miami, you cannot be near a bush.
Wanting to kill cute things.
Oh, like a passionate way?
Yeah, like when I see like a cute animal, I mean everyone. This is not a hot take and this is not something I came up with, but like literally wanting to squeeze it till it like bursts and its guts spill out.
I literally see y'all sometimes and I want to punch the fuck out of your chest.
Because I'm so cute?
No, because I like have like
Can you compliment me more?
I compliment you all the time, bitch.
Yeah, me too.
I think. Maybe I don't.
You do.
Yeah. I feel like I'm very complimentive of my friends. I'm always like, you look really good. Like, I like that. I like this. I want to have sex with you. Like, why don't you like have sex with me?
That's not a compliment.
That is a compliment. Like, if I tell you I want to like fuck you, like, why aren't you just like taking that in stride? Like, be happy.
It does put a little pep in my step.
But shut the fuck up. But yeah, being like, you can't literally like hang out around like bushes in Miami because you literally get attacked by mosquitoes because they're like holding moisture. There was a fucking fly on me. They're like holding moisture. Oh my god, the fucking fly is like on me.
You stink, bitch. You actually stink like shit.
It's like actually.
Oh no, we haven't been recording.
You're.
Oh!
Okay, give us our fucking.
No, I have 2 more.
Oh my god.
Sorry, I could keep going. Do you not want me to keep going?
No, go ahead.
Like when an airplane lands, I was just like observing the people around me, and it's really cute when you reunite with your family and friends. Like they get out of the car and they hug and they cry.
I thought you were about to say it's cute when people clap on airplanes because I find that shit so
absolutely fucking not.
That's the equivalent of like if I put my car.
You thought I was gonna say that was cute?
Clapping.
That's actually like the most offensive thing you've ever said to me, both of you. I'm not kidding. That you think I would think that was cute. People clapping on airplanes actually is repulsive. Okay, the last one is just like humans driving around like cars.
Dude, that is so funny when they're going hella fast and you're
just like, sitting. I literally have that written down. We also just sit going 60 miles per hour and like we were never ever in a million years meant to go that fast. But humans, we adapt and overcome.
Okay.
Okay.
That's it.
And then I also have gang stalking. I'm being gang stalked.
You're not. You hear my stomach? Okay, go, Kai.
Okay.
These are Patreon questions. Questions from the Patreon.
Jojo asks, who has bigger balls, Drew or Enya?
Me. Next question.
Okay. Ivan asks, who are some of your...
Enya does have bigger balls. Thanks, Jojo, for the question.
Who are some of your fashion inspirations?
Me, myself, and I. I'm my own fashion inspiration. Can't you tell? Instagram Explorer page.
Mine are like a lot of my friends.
I was going to say Josh.
Yeah.
I jacked his style.
Elisa, like Orion, Nat, like a lot of my friends, my friend Grace, Dougherty. I love her style. Like a lot of my friends inspire my style on a day-to-day basis. And then like on a deeper level, not necessarily specific people, but specific brands or like shoots from certain brands I would like look at, and like certain photographers who shoot those brands. Like it's usually like I'll find like a campaign or like a collection, and that will like inspire me. Like for a long time, I was like super into like undercover, like 2002, 2001, and that was like so inspiring to me, and I was like really like stuck in that collection and like finding things from that collection to buy for myself. And then I was gonna say something, like Chloe Sevigny, someone who was like so effortlessly like in tune with what she liked to wear, and like it wasn't even like she always had to be wearing something super extravagant. She just looked really confident.
You could
in, like,
say that wore. Drew Phillips is the next Chloe Sevigny.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah.
You could say that. One would
yeah,
say.
if you wanted to just say something because you were like there was silence and you wanted to say words, you could. Yes, you could say that.
What are your thoughts on subversive basics?
Everyone has their thing. That's
I fuck with it.
I think it's just not for me, and I think you know what? Like subversive basics, I think, and I'm not saying for anyone to do whatever they want. This is kind of why I don't get into like fashion discourse, because I don't want anyone to be like, like fuck you. But I think everything is good in what's it called? That saying? Moderation. Like it kind of reminds me of like the crop topification of the world, where everyone was just like cutting everything, and I'm like, I would say before your
Reformation vintage, cutting all the nice jeans in half. Yeah,
literally.
Like, girl, y'all need to fucking chill.
Reformation vintage, you are going to get what's coming to you. Stop cutting your fucking jeans.
Stop cutting jeans into shorts, because I will find you.
I will find you. Everyone knows where they are. But yeah, I think everything is like good in moderation. And I would say if you're going to DIY it, everything doesn't need to be
sliced and diced.
But yeah, I think some people do it really well. But it's just not necessarily for me. Like I can't see myself really getting into it. I love a good I love that basics are being like really like honed basics, in on, because I went through the phase of like really getting extravagant pieces of clothing, and then when it came to like just my everyday wear, I had a hard time not just wearing jeans and a random t-shirt. And I think I've gotten like, as time goes on, I get better. I like elevating my day-to-day style with like little things like getting a pair of loafers that you can wear with your jeans just to like feel like it's a little fancier, rather than like always doing like these like on the go looks that I don't feel my best in.
Yeah, that's how I feel. I love, like, I've just been diving into like basics and just like basically restarting my wardrobe, and I've just like collected pieces over the last like couple months that just like go together with anything that I have, which I think is like the most crucial thing I've done for my closet, is just like making sure like almost every piece that I have I could like wear together and layer
that's something
together.
You also have to keep in mind. Don't get too honed in on buying like trendy pieces or pieces that like you're like, I really like that piece. You have to keep in mind like, okay, I tried this on in the store, it looks really good with what I'm wearing now, but can I take it home and throw it into a bunch of different outfits?
Someone said that to me when I was like contemplating buying like a really nice piece of clothing. They were like, can you like imagine 3 outfits with this piece right now? Does it fit your closet? And something that like really shook my world, like fashion advice, was like, are you wearing the clothes or are the clothes wearing you? And I see a lot of people where the clothes are wearing them. And I won't name names, but a lot of people. You know, also is like a fashion like I love everything they wear is Ricky and Denzel. Bitch, I swear to fucking God, I was about to say Ricky and Denzel. I should have said it in unison with you.
Ricky and Denzel. I wish we
also fucking Noid. No ID is awesome. I think
that is like an influencer.
Denzel is fucking bodying.
They are going to like kill it in the fashion world.
Bodying.
But yeah, Ricky and Denzel, like their personal style, they have it in tune. They know like, and it's really interesting when you see someone who is very like obviously into like a specific brand, but it's like not like the brand is wearing them.
Yeah.
They are wearing the brand.
Yeah.
Like I see Denzel and Rick Owens. I'm like, that
Bitch,
is like, I'm like, you are one of the only few people who I can see wearing those like boots from them. And I'm like, oh,
every
looks
time,
so good.
every time,
because I see some people wearing those boots, and I'm like, I do not like the way they do. But Denzel eats those boots up. Like, they're just two people who, like, in the past 2 years.
This is like the 8th time we've fucking talked about them, like in their fashion sense.
They're just so good at it, and on top of it, they're funny and they like socialize, and I like love it. Like they like they've honed themselves in on their look, their style, their personalities. I'm like, that's beautiful. I love that. Yeah. It's also just awesome when you like know someone for a long time,
watching them grow,
and watch them grow and like fall into place, and like it's a good place, and you're like, oh, I love that.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are like just off top of my head some of the people who I like look at, and I'm like,
inspire fashion.
I'm like, you know what you're doing, and I like that. And it's not even like, I think sometimes your inspiration can like. Inspo doesn't have to be someone who you look at and you're like, I want what you're wearing. It could just be inspiring because it's like the way you know how to put your pieces together. Like I want to like look at myself and be like, how can I tune into that? But yeah, that was like a really long answer. I'm sorry.
It's all good. They want to hear it.
I think that's it for the questions.
No, let's do a couple more.
Do you have any more? Kai B?
One more. From Carly Quintana, which is breakup advice, ?
There's
Carly asked for some breakup advice.
Go ahead, Drew.
I'll say, I'll speak my piece, is that's part of the human experience. I think it feels very isolating and you feel very alone and that you're the only person going through it, but everyone goes through breakups. Kinda. And yeah, you just like, find solace in that everyone has been through it and they've all survived. And it's the most painful thing in the world. Lean into it.
Yeah, I would say lean into it.
We were talking about that recently.
Yeah, in the last episode when I was talking about like falling to my knees from heartbreak.
A good heartbreak feels good. It keeps you alive. It keeps you human.
Here's what I will say is those in-betweens after breaking up with someone, that is one of the most self-reflective times ever, because you've been in a position where you are amalgamating your life both physically and emotionally and morally, and like on every single level you have amalgamated with this person. And when you back up and look at the things and maybe the way you acted and the things you experienced with that person and the intimacy you had, you can like really self-reflect, because when you're with someone, you are experiencing sometimes not yourself. Sometimes you'll find yourself in a relationship where it is very symbiotic, and you're experiencing a heightened version of yourself and a better version of yourself within that relationship. You can be that person outside of that relationship, and you can, out of those relationships, you can build something very good by yourself. But also, I think if you're stepping back from a relationship where you look back and you felt like you weren't yourself in that relationship, that time after is the most. That's why a lot of people like claim that there's like a glow up after a breakup. And I do believe in that, like, especially internally, because you walk away and you're like, what were the things that I disliked about that? And how can I move on from this and know that like my next partner, the things I like from them, the things I don't like from them, maybe there are things I did that don't sit right with me, and I didn't like the way I reacted to these things. Like, it's just such a self-reflective time, and I think you should lean into it. You should not run away from that heartbreaking feeling, because it does allow a lot of growth that you can't get from any other experience in life. I don't think you could get it from friendships. I don't think you could get it from a lot of things, because there is such a level of intimacy within a relationship that it literally like splits you in half.
Yeah, because you start becoming that person.
Yeah, you start like just becoming one person, and backing up and finding yourself again can be a very good and healing experience.
Yeah, like experiencing life as like one person is crazy, trippy. Very well said.
Yeah, and I think don't hold yourself to any kind of time of how long it takes you to get over it. Some things are very quick. Like if you're somebody who got out of a bad relationship and you feel like you maybe moved on really quick or something, that is
fuck on.
Yeah, that's fully normal. Don't hold if it is a healthy moving on. and you feel equipped to do it, don't hoard yourself off and build a wall against love again, because you will find it again, and you should embrace that feeling, because that's one of the main joys of life is love, on whether it be
straight
platonic or straight, as long as it's, I'm talking about straight people, like no, but for real, like whether it's platonic or romantic, you gotta lean into it. I don't know if I finished
when me and Enya broke up,
it was fucking awesome. It was so good for me. I found that some of my most peaceful moments have been like post a breakup, when I'm just like to myself and I'm like, wow, like I fucking serve. I think I'm one of the
best partners in the world.
I literally, like, I used to think I was one of the worst.
500 times.
I think I am one of the best partners ever. So like, I'm just like, wow.
You are.
But yeah, that's my advice. Don't hold yourself to any time of healing, and time does make it easier, and you can live without that person.
Time
just
heals
because it was
all
good
wounds.
doesn't mean you need it to live. You will find love again. You may even find something better.
Bitch, go out to the club.
No, don't.
Shake your ass.
Yeah, go shake your ass and have fucking fun, girl.
Yeah,
like,
live your life, love yourself. Yeah.
Be who you are. All right, that's it for this episode. Let's get into media.
Thank you to all the Patreons, the patrons, for the questions. If you have a burning question you want to ask us, go over to Patreon, subscribe. It's a great environment over there.
Yeah, I literally love it. I post on there like I did on Twitter, and it's fun.
It's so sick.
All right, so actually going off of that question, I'm going to say a really good song that is such a good like breakup song. I love this song. It's just so good. Only Over You by Fleetwood Mac. Actually, that's not really a good breakup song. That's a good like longing song.
Yeah. So
not necessarily breakup, because it's not about a breakup. It's literally about like longing for someone and maybe not getting to have that person. I'm going to look into a good breakup song right now. So hold on. This one's for you.
That's a good breakup song. I could beatbox for y'all while we wait.
Oh, a good breakup song, if you were in like not a good like relationship, is Not About Love by Fiona Apple. That's a really good song. That's like a very like, yeah, you're right, I don't need them. And then here's just the regular media of the week is that song Only Over You by Fleetwood Mac, Life of the Party by Kanye, Off Your Face by My Bloody Valentine, and No One Will, Cody Chestnut.
Ooh.
It's a good little mix.
That last one. My songs of the week. Having trouble this week because I've been just like listening to the same playlist over and over and over again.
That's how I felt with the Dijon album. I've like been listening to that so much.
Like I haven't been discovering new music. I've kind of been just listening to like the playlist that I've like curated. But Hardcore Vibes is a song that's been by Dune, has been on repeat. I just like happy hardcore just makes me feel so good. It's like the happiest music ever made. He's a Mighty Good Leader by Beck. The most boring song you'll ever hear, but for some reason like I relate that song so heavily to my dad. I think it's because my dad is like low-key a Beck stan, but I played that song specifically for him and he was like, this is Beck? That's weird, this doesn't sound like Beck. And it's like literally it's Beck, but that's a great song. And then let's say I Don't Love Me Anymore by 10 Tricks Point Never.
That's a good mix.
I'm a fucking stan of OPN. Like actually a stan, and it's not okay.
I realized
it's like cringy. It's like literally low-key cringy how much I like him.
I don't think so. I'm a big fan of, I've realized, the Sundays. I love the Sundays. There's never a time where I don't put on the Sundays and I'm like, this is exactly what I need to hear. I think it's called On Earth by Sundays. That song, like, are you fucking kidding me? Skin and Bones. The Blind and Reading, Writing, and Arithmetics. Is that what it's called? By the Sundays, both of those albums.
Solid.
Fucking masterpieces. I'm giving too much media. I'm giving you too much.
Y'all are eating today. And then the movie that I want to say to go watch, I said it probably in the first, second, or third episode, but The Parent Trap.
So.
What the fuck? Genuinely, what the fuck? That is like a masterpiece of a movie. And it's like, I used to think like, oh, it's a masterpiece because like I held it so close to my heart because it's like a childhood movie.
No,
but like
that's still good into
watch
adulthood.
it critically. Watch it from like the most critical eye like that you can possibly have. And Lindsay Lohan fucking bodies that. Like literally eats that fucking roll up. And not to mention she's literally playing 4 fucking characters, not just 2. Josh enlightened me last night. It's absurd. It genuinely is absurd. And also the story, like all this pranks, like I was telling Kai and Josiah last night, like I like have such like a connection to this movie, like because of like how like it's like sensory things in the movie, like the honey being poured on the girl, like the light switches flicking. Like there's so many little parts of that movie that like are just seared into my brain forever. And like only the best movies that I've ever watched in my entire life have been able to do that. And like it is getting higher and higher on my best of all time list. Like legitimately, like I fucking love that movie.
I can't even think of what I would consider one of like my favorite movies I've ever seen.
Climax is one of mine. But I just love fucked up cinema. That's what it is. I love being in the movie theater and like shaking and anxious and leaving completely like altered for the rest of my life.
Probably one of my favorite movies is Castle of Cagliostro. That's probably one of my favorites.
Seeing that in the theater changed me.
Yeah.
As a person. Changed me as
I
a person.
remember when I was trying so hard to get you to watch it because I was like, this movie is so good.
Like, this shit's boring, bro.
It's so good.
It's
and
so
the songs
good.
on it are so good. That's probably because I was trying to think of like, what's a movie that I like could not stop watching. And that's a movie I've seen like so many times.
We should do like a media only episode for like Patreon or something where
that'd be
we
awesome.
just talk about like our favorites.
I would love to fucking rant about media.
Yeah.
All right, well, that is this episode of the podcast. Thank you for listening. Have a good day. I want to get out of here and put on chapstick because I'm so dry and scared of dying in here.
Peace, love, unity, and respect. Can we do a plur?
What is that?
Peace, love, unity, respect.
Is that like you would switch over the bracelet?
The candy.
Okay.
I was a raver in my time.
All right. Bye.